Hey y'all. Let me pull up this screen so I can see what's going on. Happy Monday. Take the notifications off. All right. I don't know what kind of camera view I got going on today, y'all. But this just gonna have to work for today. This is actually my dinner. This is a protein shake because I was a little too lazy to fix a plate. So I will be drinking dinner while being on screen with y'all. All right, so it is Monday motivation. Y'all know the routine. Drop a small win if you had one today. How was your day overall? Do you need to hit the reset button, or did it go pretty well already? So I did this page on a video the other day, Friday. It was a pre-recorded video. I dropped the link. I haven't filled this in yet. Y'all, this weekend was so busy, and I am what you call a homebody. So today was I was dragging today. Hey, Tarshell. That bag was really cute. Everything in it was cute. I watched the video. But yeah, so as I was saying, y'all, I created this Friday. I haven't filled it in because the whole entire weekend was busy. If you are from Atlanta, I was on every highway just about except 75. So I was on 400 in Roswell on Friday. On Saturday, I was in Lawrenceville, so I took 124. I didn't hop on 85 that particular day. Saturday, I was in Stone Mountain, and I was out in Palmetto, which is close to Fairburn. So if you're from Atlanta, you know that I literally was out of town while being in town all weekend long. So your girl is tired, like super tired. All right, so I think these are the colors I'm gonna roll with today, just as a base to work with. As you come in, thank you for coming in. If you have a motivational quote, please drop it in the comment section, y'all, because I don't have one. Not at all. This is something I got on sale that was 99 cents at Hobby Lobby. This is like a paper, kind of like a runner. And I think I want to try this out today on my page. So I'm going to glue that down. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Vivian. Hey, everybody. So these are, let me show you what it looks like. All right, so it's paper. If I can get it open. On my little X-Acto knife. All right, let me put this up. So it's literally a paper runner. And it's just the design on it. So like if you have some of this stuff hanging around the house and you don't know what to do with it, you can create a border inside of your planner. Take some tape runner and place it down and keep it moving. You don't have to do anything super drastic, but it just adds an element to your page. Now I am going to cut a little bit of this off where that little tape was. And then I'll move that out the way. I'll use that at a later date. And so again, I got this for 99 cents at Hobby Lobby. It was marked down. They had quite a few different patterns. But if you haven't learned by now, I absolutely love florals, leaves, anything like that, okay? So this, I was totally here for it. So all I'm doing is creating a border on the top and the bottom. And then I'm going to take my sticker book full of florals and go around to create my base. And then I'll figure out what kind of mood tracker I'm going to put on here. And then we'll fill in the type of information we fill in weekly. So I have my tape runner. And so all I'm going to do is take this, flip it over, and use this tape runner on the back. And then I'll put it down. So this is what you would call kind of like creative journaling when you're using a lot of different elements. It could also be considered junk journaling if I make the page a little bit more junky. I haven't decided if I'm going to make it a junk journal page. So we're going to put this down right here. And then I'm just going to press it and it'll stay. Now this is permanent adhesive. If you want to move it around, you would use removable adhesive. So they have a couple of different type of tape runners when you're in the store, so you need to make sure you're paying attention when you're picking them up. Some of them will come 3 in a pack where you can get each one. I don't feel like I measured that right. All right, so again, this is a paper roll, so this is not a sticker. This is literally paper, nothing else. And it comes on a roll like this. And if you're in Hobby Lobby, I know some of y'all don't shop at Hobby Lobby, so if you're in Michael's or Joann's, you'll look on where the scrapbooking paper and craft paper is, and they're usually going to be somewhere in that area. All right, so I'm going to put this up at the top. And what we're going to do while I'm building this journal page, we're going to start shopping our stash. If this tape runner want to work with me. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, oh, it ran out. I'm up here trying to fight the tape runner, and it's like, girl, what else you want me to do? There is nothing else I can do for you. I was really about to try to fuss at the thing. Let's see. Do I have another tape runner? If not, I will pull out. I'll have to pull out an old school. Oh, saved by the day. Do I have some on here? Y'all, this ain't got a lot on it either. Goodness. I didn't even feel like I was using that much tape runner. All right, so again, I'm putting the tape runner. What was on my little tape runner? On that. And then I'm going to put this down. Now, the type of journal that I'm using is a dot grid journal. This is a Scribbles That Matters journal. You can do whatever kind of journal you have, y'all. I don't think you have to go out and buy a new journal to be creative. That is not the case. Use what you have and start shopping your stash, because you probably have a lot of this stuff around the house. Now, this is the dates and holiday book from long time ago, 2017, 2018. So I'm actually stuck with a lot of years that I'm not going to do anything with. But we're going to flip through here and see if there's any numbers or dates that I want to use. And we are in May. Did I use all of May up? I didn't. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is first I'm going to do the florals before I add the date in. So if you've watched me for a while, y'all know I will pull out every single flower under the sun. Y'all, I was in the store minding my own business, and this book said, hey girl, you need me. And so I was like, you know what, you're right. And I left out the store with it. So we are going to find some stickers out of here. And again, I will build my colors. I'm going to build my colors around these 3 highlighters right here. So if you have your mild liners, not highlighters, mild liners, these are by Zebra. You can pick you a couple of colors. That's typically how I start my journal pages. I have like an idea like, okay, let me pick 3 colors and I'm going to build my page around that. So we have like this blue, teal, and then like a mustard yellow. Y'all know yellow is going to go somewhere at all times. So I'm liking these flowers right here. Aren't they pretty? I love this little sticker book. I was looking for the botanical, but you know, I don't do that running around the city anymore. So this worked. So I'm flipping, and I'm going to probably use this sheet and this sheet collectively. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna put these scissors right here. All right. And again, to journal, this is not required, but what I find for myself is if my pages are pretty, I don't care if I'm upset or if I'm happy, I'm more apt to use my journal more consistently. Now, you place your stickers wherever you want to, how you want to. There's no wrong or right way. It might be ugly to y'all, but it's cute to me, so I'm gonna keep doing it, right? This book is the Fun Florals. It has 431 pieces, and it's the Fun Florals. And it's literally all flowers. So if flowers make you gag, run the other way, okay? Everything in this book is flower related. So again, your goal is to start shopping your stash so you can make room for more stuff. And I'm pretty much probably going to use most of this whole page. Hey, D. And so again, I like to layer stuff. So I know most people probably wouldn't put anything on top of this because you're like, oh my God, you're going to put something on there. But I like layering things. So we're going to put flowers on top of that runner right there. And it just adds a little extra element to your page. Why the screen trying to look fuzzy on me? Hold on, let me not talk about the screen before I check my resolution on my end. How does the screen look on y'all end? Because y'all know I don't want to move anything too rough, but it's looking real shaky on my end. All right, so remember I said we're going to do this other page and we're going to add these within the layout. Okay, it cleared up just a little bit. All right, and again, I'm layering them on top of each other. I thought I was, hold on. So I'm just laying them on top of each other. You put it wherever you want to put it. It's no wrong or right way. And then I'm going to pretty much write in black, y'all, because the page is already like throwing up flowers on y'all. So we really don't need to do anything just out of the way per se. And then like I said, I'm going to add in, I need a little more of a deeper color. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if it's, where's my little sheet that I just cleared off. This needs a little more of a bolder leaf in here. And then add this leaf. Now, of course, if you have a doll, you can go in and add a doll in here. I think I'm hoarding my last few dolls, y'all, so I'm not quite sure if I'm going to add a doll at all. And I'm probably not. All right, so I'm going to get this last little section. Thank you. So if y'all got these stickers and these books left over and you're into flowers, remember you can layer them. And so now we want to go in because we know this is a particular week we are in. So we like to write the week that we need to be motivated. Girl, where did I put mine? I'm going to use a 0.3. This is a Stadler mild liner. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in this yellow so it can actually pop off the page because this is a tad bit too much green for me. And I need another color pulled in. So all I'm going to do is take on the baseline of this right here. I'm going to take the wide tip and just go around it. And y'all see how something that's simple will just add a little bit of color. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Now, in reference to my date, I'm going to take another line, and the date is going to be written in between these yellow marks. And if you feel like, oh my God, this girl can really do a straight line, don't be fooled. There are dots that I am using as a guide. All right, so now I am going to go under here with this color right here, because again, I want the page to start popping a little bit more. And now we are going to see if there is a sticker with the date in here. And then there are also some dates in the journaling sticker book. And I believe I'm probably going to roll with this gold because I kind of like that a little bit over this little plain black. So let's go and throw that little book on back in there. So I'm going to pull this May. And now I'm going to add the little black in here. And I'm just going to do some diagonal lines to add more dimension to the page. now we have this little May sticker we're going to put down on there. And then that way it kind of pops out a little bit. Otherwise, it would have washed in with the book. But now it will stick out a little bit. And we are May 20th through... It's going to be May 20th through, let's see, the 26th. So I track Monday through Sunday. You may track Sunday through Monday. I don't know. Everybody does it a little different. But the Monday through Sunday approach works a little bit better for me. So I'm going to look for the numbers 20. Nope, not today. So we're going to do 20 through 20. Did I say 26, y'all? I forgot that quick. Yeah, 20 through 26. So let's see what other numbers we have. And I think it's going to be some of these little boxes. Oh, no. Yeah. So we'll do 20. And then I'm going to create a bold slash still between that. That 20 really needs to be moved up, but we're not going to move it up right now. All right, so we have 20 through the 26th. Hey, happy Monday to you as well. Hey, Fee. All right, so now we have the base of our page done. Now we want to go in and do the motivational part, right? Because we need to motivate ourselves. So what we typically do in here, y'all, is we drop motivational quotes. And y'all haven't dropped not the first motivational quote. Nobody motivated today? Come on, because I ain't. So I need y'all to be a little bit more motivated. And while y'all do that, I'm actually going to add one more thing on here just because I'm a little extra. I'm going to bring in different textures. So I'm going to do a little bit of a polka dot up here. Girl, you right on time, child. Whatever time you get in here, you on time. Hello, X-Acto Knife. Speak to me. I just had... Oh, there you are. That little part ain't tear off right. All right, so again, we need some motivational quotes. Anybody? Anybody? Nobody? Dear life, do we need to just put that on there? Dear life, be good to me. Because I told y'all I don't have one morsel for y'all right now. And if y'all don't come up with something in a second, I'm going to do the next best thing. And I'm going to go to Google and put Monday motivational quotes. All right, so we have shopped our stash and we have used quite a bit of stuff. And I'm just going to write quote of the week right now. Oh, I like that. What appears to be the end often is a new beginning. Come on through. That was a good one. That's like a really, really good one. All right, so I'm going to write quote of the week, and then I'm going to trace it. Okay, so I just wrote quote of the week, and whatever quote is going to fit right below there. So I'm going to go around and trace it again with this black so it can pop out a little bit. Oh, come on, man. Don't do this. Not today. Hopefully it has stopped buffering, y'all. I'm trying to see if... Oh, okay, y'all, great. Because I cut it off and I can't see it on my end on my computer. Thanks. Because it's still trying to filter out on my computer. I saw the little circle start. I was like, no. All right, so what I'm doing right now, again, is I'm just tracing around. So you see how plain it looks before you go in with a pen. If you ever have a highlighter, you can automatically go in and trace around it. And then it'll pop it off the page. So I am going to go around this, and I believe I'm going to use that other quote that was just put up there. That's what I'm trying to log back in, y'all, so I can see it on my end, because I can't see it. And again, like I said, if you have a doll, a cute doll would really be cute on here, and I have one, y'all. I don't know. I'm thinking real hard, but she would look really cute on here. And so we will see in a second. Yeah, I'm almost certain I'm going to put her on here now that I'm thinking about it. And then I also need to add a mood tracker. I have to figure out what kind of mood tracker I'm going to do this week. But I think I have one I want to use. And for some odd reason, I don't think y'all can see. All right, so I am going to pull a doll out that I think is going to work. All right, so I'm going to put the sticker doll on here. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Sharon. Now I can see y'all comments. Where's my slicer so I can get this open? Sorry, y'all seeing my big old little elbow. All right, so I decided to put a doll down. If you're still on here, I can't remember her name because I already used my other one. So y'all see how a doll can make the page pop? So we have the doll on there. And then I'm also going to highlight around here. Mindy. Did you take Mindy out the shop before I be sending folks over there and then they come back talking about me? All right, so I'm going behind this and doing like a light shadow drop. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to go ahead and add the quote of the week. And so the goal of the quote of the week, y'all, like when you're not having a great day or you need just a little push of motivation, you want to go look at that quote. The quote is supposed to motivate you. So you can find your own quote, whatever you want to use, but you want to make sure that like this is just going to keep you pushing and you want to keep going. So I like what appears to be the end is often a new beginning, because a lot of times when things don't seem to go your way, you have a tendency to be like, oh man, it's just not working out. Nothing is going right. But sometimes that one closed door is what allows you to push a little bit further because you was holding on to certain things that just needed to be out of your life anyway. So I definitely like that. So that's going to be my quote of the week. So thank you, Cambry. And I'm going to write that right below here. All right, y'all. So I got that down. Sorry, I get really, really quiet because I be like, Lord, did I spell that right? Y'all know I'm good for mucking up a word on screen. So hopefully that's right. If it's not, okay, we're just going to roll with it. And I will correct it if necessary. But this is going to be my quote of the week. And then we know I like to track my mood for the week as well. All right. So now I need a tracker. I want to see if I have a tracker that would be really simple and I don't necessarily have to draw it in. That's not the right book. That is so not. Thank you, Tracy. Now, again, if you're not a floral person, something else you could do on your edges could be shapes. Like if you have circles, hexagons, hearts, anything you think of, balloons, you can do that as a border around your pages. There are so many stickers now that we just got sitting in these books that could be used as a border, as I'm pulling like 40 books looking for one book. Okay, so hopefully this has a tracker that I can use. And it does. I think I'm going to use this little bitty tracker. Give me a second. In my mind, I think I am. Let me look one more time. Okay, so it has this little tracker that gives you all the days of the week. Hopefully y'all can see this if I'm up under the right thing. Can you see it? No. Let me see. Okay, so that's the tracker. So what I'm going to do is put this right here. If I can get it down straight. Wait a minute. So this is going to be my mood tracker. And I know y'all probably going to be like, well, how's it going to end up being a mood? Y'all know how I do every week. We have colors that we use as our key. So these 3 colors will be the key. And let's see what's going to be. Yellow is going to be a good day. It's going to be the cheery day. Oh, hold on, y'all. That's not the one that... Is it the one I want? Yeah, it is. Okay. So the key is going to be yellow. That little light teal, and then this deeper blue. And what I'll do is I will fill in each color for the day. And if it's more than one, I'm going to do little small lines, and it can be all 3, depending on what my mood was for the day. So I need a finer point pen for that. I'm going to use my pen. This is Scribbles by KP. If y'all haven't checked her pens out, check her pens out. She's on Etsy. She's on Etsy, so check her pens out. They're some of my favorite pens to use. So the yellow is going to be, y'all know I do the yes, that little word right there. We're going to write that. The middle one is kind of like, meh, you know, it was all right. And then the other one was like, nah, we're just going to leave that where it is. So even though I didn't have, I got stuff accomplished, it wasn't a bad day. It pretty much was a cool day, but I was really kind of relaxing more than anything because this weekend wore me out, as I mentioned earlier. So we're just going to go ahead and color that in. So those little stickers that you have, you can use as a mood tracker. By the end of the week, you'll kind of know, like, was your overall mood good? Was it a little bit of everything? And then you can track from week to week to see how your mood has been progressing or digressing. And then all I'm writing in here is my mood. And then I am going to make that connect some kind of way in a second. And the last thing that'll go in this section, I always want to write some kind of goal for the week. So that'll go in that section. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to write the goal online with you all. Oh, girl, my eating out last week was just complete garbage. It was garbage, girl. I ate out more than I can thank altogether. It was a whole heap of a ham. That's why I'm sitting up here with the meal replacement shake for dinner. All right, so if you've ever heard Fee on her lives or in her Insta story, she always talks about picking one goal of the week. I usually will pick 1 to 3, but when I do my layout, I often like to just pick one to focus on that one. And again, like I said, I'm not necessarily going to write that while we are on live, because you can't put everything out in the atmosphere. That's what you got your friends to call and talk about if you need to brainstorm. But if it's, like a simple goal, like, okay, I'm going to pay this bill off, yeah, you can write that. But when it's a little in-depth, you want to be careful, protect your peace, protect your vision and your goals, because everybody's not here for them. So I would just say that if you're going to post certain things, be mindful of that. So again, I know this might be a busy page for some of y'all. This is what you can call a journal page. It has more going on than the average page, but I wanted to do something a little bit different to show y'all how you can use what you have and stop hoarding the stuff, make room for new things, and how you can pull things in from all over. Washi tape, flowers, sticker dolls. There's so much that you can do with your journal. You don't have to leave it just for a planner. There's a misconception that a journal just has to be black and white, boring, dear sad me. That is not what a journal is all about. So does anybody have any questions about your journal? Are you using a different journal? Because understand, everything that I did here, you can do on a line journal. You do not have to have a dot grid journal to do this at all. You can do so much more as long as you just allow your creative juices to flow. You do not have to have perfect handwriting. Y'all hang that myth up. You can have chicken scratch, because remember, your journal is not judging you. The only person that tends to judge you more than anybody is going to be yourself. Other people that judge you, that has nothing to do with you. Awesome. Yeah, you can use a notebook. Y'all, when I say you can journal in anything and on anything, sticky notes, it's so much you can do. You can take your sticky notes, journal on it, and tape it down in your journal. So just remember, be as creative as possible. I'm sorry if y'all hear this motor in the back. That's my neighbor, and he has like one of them loud engines in his car. So if you hear that, that's what that is. Hey, how are you? So y'all, that's my spread. I actually had fun with this spread. This one was cool. I haven't done anything in my black notebook in a minute. I'm gonna probably do that tonight, but that won't be on screen. I will photograph this before I write my goal down. Thank you, because I do want to get my goal on in this book. And I kind of like this mood tracker. It doesn't take up the whole page, so you can kind of write more in depth on your goal if you want to. Your goal can be a bullet point, or you can literally write a letter to yourself or a note to self about your goal. And so again, the items that I mainly used tonight were the mild liners, a black pen, stickers, and a sticker doll, and a little bit of washi tape. All of which most of us have laying around the house. So you have your quote of the week, you're going to track your mood, and then you're going to write that one goal that let me say this, y'all, when you write the goal, make sure it's something you know you can accomplish. Don't be over here talking about, I'm going to win the lottery. Now, you may. I don't know. You may. But again, you want to make sure that you can do something else. Thank you, Tarshell. You want to make sure it's something you can complete. If it's water all the plants around the house, because you know you haven't been watering your plants, set that as your goal. If it's to make 10 extra sales more than you did last week or last month, and that's something that you can do, you write that. Yeah, again, there's nothing wrong with dreaming big, but you want to break that dream down to tasks that you can actually accomplish so that that dream can be completed. Otherwise, you're chasing a dream and you're not getting to where you want to be in life. And that can be very frustrating, and you could actually be closer to where you want to be if you break it down into baby steps. So I think that is what I have for y'all. I know we normally stay on a little bit longer, y'all, but literally the weekend wore me out. Like, I don't do this going out all the time. And my body is like, girlfriend, what are you doing? So I hope you all enjoyed it. If anybody can benefit from this video, make sure you share so they can learn different ways to journal, so they know that journaling does not have to be a scary task. It can be fun, and they can use all the stuff that they bought in excess. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button so YouTube knows that y'all like what you're seeing, and they know to show it to other people that like the same content. I will be doing some videos this week. Oh, I guess before I leave, I can show you all something really, really quick, because y'all probably been seeing it all over. So if you have this, I can show y'all. Hold on. Hey, how are you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. Hope all is well with you. All right, y'all. So this is what many of you all have been seeing floating around. This is my Happy Nietzsche. And so y'all seen me in this a lot. Now, do not get it twisted. I am still in my half letter, but I've been showing you how to do different things in here. So if you have a half letter, thank you so much. If you have a half letter, if you have a happy notes and you're like, what in the world can I do with these happy notes? You can do quite a bit with this, y'all. You can either turn it into a Fobonichi, but as I explained before, I'm not going to do a Fobonichi because I have to do a whole lot of drawing, and I already have a Hobonichi, so there's no need for me to recreate that. But I make this my Happy Nietzsche. So anything that's gonna make me happy about creating these pages, and they're typically in my book gonna be daily pages. So that's how I use mine. So all of those sheets that you have laying around the house, these are newer sheets. I will show y'all how to use these. Y'all will actually be getting a video on this tomorrow. Some of those older sheets, pull these in, especially when you're doing your goals. You can write your goals out on these sheets, the steps that you're going to take to reach the goal for this week. So for example, if you said you were going to water all of the plants in the house, when are you going to water the plants? Do you need plant food to add to your plants? What day, what time? And once you do it, how are you going to check it off, and are you going to reward yourself? So that's how you kind of break down a goal. You kind of have to have tasks and time limits on it for some things, not all things. But again, there are so many sheets that if you have them laying around the house, go ahead and pull them out, because I will be showing you all how to use the newer sheets as well as the older sheets. These are some of the older sheets you can use. These are some of the newer sheets. And these are some of the older sheets. So I pretty much probably have 80% of the half sheets. So if you have any questions, make sure you ask, drop them in this comment section, and I can actually do videos on those for you. But yeah, that's all that I wanted to show you as far as the planner goes. And then we will get into the blackout journal, which many of you all have seen. We did this. So we will get into the blackout journal, and I will show you things to do in the blackout journal. You'll be able to mimic some of these in your white journals by taking black cardstock. And then I'll show you how you can do some things as far as journaling with black paper. So I'm excited about that as well. But outside of that, y'all, I'm about to be out. I'm about to go lay in my bed and watch YouTube. If y'all didn't catch Tarshell B's video on the, Girlfriends release with Goldmine and Coco, the anniversary release, y'all might want to check it out. There's some super, super cute items now. There is a spoiler alert. So if you don't want to see what you got coming in the mail, then, don't go over there. But if you're excited and you like watching videos like that, check it out. It's some amazing items. And no, you cannot order it if you didn't order it before. Alrighty, y'all. Girl, we've been out here for a minute. Catch the replay. Catch the replay. It is. It's super, super cute. Like that sticker book, she did that. She did all of that. All right, y'all. Good night. I'm actually photographed this, so if y'all want to see it again, you'll see it on Instagram. Good night. Have an amazing night. Make sure you open up those journals and get those pens moving.